You guys have managed to get further into the mining facility, burrowing beneath the top layers of this asteroid and making your way into the caverns where they were mining. And now that you have made your way into this large chamber, which seems to be an opened up crevice, a natural land form, the tracks end here. But not just because they come to a stop, but because they are covered in snow. It almost looks like a snowstorm has blown through here, coating everything inside this chamber with thick layers, and you have to eventually come to a stop. You can see different kinds of workstations and temporary structures down here, and perhaps some other clues as to where the rest of the miners might be. But the most noticeable thing that you do notice is that there are bones in here. Massive pieces of cartilage and ancient debris that seems to be reminiscent of some large creature. And as the snow is stuffed, you can almost kind of make a shape out of it, as if the snow has given it life. And as you begin to step out of this car and begin to investigate, it looks as the bones move slightly. What would you all like to do?
I would like to step off the car and start like the little snow globe kind of thing and ask him like, do you remember how they made, well, the original maker made you?
For sake of brevity, the person that made the snow globe managed to capture some of the snow, as we're going to loosely refer to it as, inside of a container, and then by talking to it and teaching it, just through, his dying words, he managed to program it with his thoughts and memories and somewhat of a consciousness. This is like the most advanced AI that you've seen, a living sort of motherboard that is able to take in information and become animate and sentient almost.
The beautiful part of the hive, if I can integrate it with other machines. Can I bring a container from fruit?
Did you guys bring any containers with you?
I don't think so. I could probably.
Zero, open up.
Oh yeah,
Let me see if I have anything on me.
we have all the containers full of supplies, but that's about it.
I don't have any containers on my person, but you can stuff it in me.
I put like.
You just
Alexander
use them like a
just
giant
looks at
cookie
Zero.
cutter and start pressing out humanoid shapes.
Basically, yeah.
Zero.
You know, like those snowball makers?
You have like human size shape.
It's a 0.
Hmm.
Zero side. I just lay down in the snow and do snow angels.
Do you actually do that?
Yeah. We done
Can I do
snow
that?
0.
Okay. Roll me a weird check.
Okay.
You sink into the snow and die. The end.
But who rolled it?
Me.
Whoever's doing snow angels.
Me.
Oh yeah.
Whoever is interacting with the snow.
Indeed.
That's a 7.
Wow. Okay. You lay down in the snow and begin swiping it with your arms and legs, moving it off to the side. And as it does so, you almost feel like a certain level of resistance, more than you did up on the top, as if you can tell that the snow that you're embedding yourself into is sentient enough to actively resist your movements, but you are strong enough to push it to the side.
That's a 3.
Say this material
Faraday,
is quite
mark
soft.
experience.
Okay.
You lay down into the snow and you attempt to move around, but instead, as you get placed into the snow, you just kind of start sinking slowly. Like quicksand.
Guys,
I get the feeling.
help.
Faraday sinks slower or lower into the snow as
I
no
got
one
it.
goes to assist him.
Alexander would like float down and go pull him out.
You would like to help out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him out of there.
Please roll 2d6 plus cool. I'm giving you an extra dice because you're flying.
That is a 4. No, yeah, a 4 and a 6.
Okay, you can choose one extra effect.
What are my options?
You can move them where you want them. You can suffer less harm. You can give +1 forward. You can.
I'm gonna move them out of the snow.
Okay. I think you automatically do that because you do succeed. I'm saying that you get an extra effect in addition to you successfully helping them out of the snow.
I guess I'll take 1 less damage.
Okay. You manage to wrench Faraday out of the snow, and so he takes the damage instead. Faraday, you take 1 harm of cold as you feel the cold just kind of sink into your bones a little bit. It's very chilly. Sorry, no, it's not chilly, it's snow. It's cold snow. You did not make snow angels in Chile. I apologize for misspeaking.
No, it's okay.
The chili snowman.
How you doing, by the way? How's your harm looking?
I think I have about 2 or 3 harm.
Oh dear. You've been taking a lot of cold damage lately.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
He's the scientist. He's always poking and prodding things.
It's my job.
You don't look well. Let me
Well, maybe you
patch
should
up.
do something about it, Doctor.
Shut up, God.
No, you already have. You have used all the healing that you could do. Unfortunately,
know how
Faraday
to
can't
heal.
benefit from any other healing unless it's magical. Yeah.
Right to the line.
We're gonna pick another one of those things that you made.
I think he's already used them.
Yeah, but I have one. I've
I'm
never
also
used it.
carrying a few.
They
Oh,
only
right,
have
you
like
made a few
3.
before we came.
Yeah, I did make a few. Alexander has them on him right now. Wait, didn't I also give one to Felder?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna go die now.
I
Yeah.
do believe, and this is something that I will be a stickler about, is that you can only enjoy the benefits of healing from one type each time that you're in an encounter. It basically it's to make higher stakes for you guys when you take damage. So yes, go explore
have
and fail as much
Alexander
as you
healing
want, but
everyone.
like be careful about managing your resources when you're out in the field.
So yeah, we can't
Okay.
just have Alexander patching everyone back to full HP whenever it ends.
Well, maybe more people should be poking and prodding and not just one person.
Maybe he should stop trying to make snow angels.
I'm
Oh,
fancy
right.
snow.
I'm making
Speaking
snow angels.
of
Alexander, hold up. Fede, have you healed yourself with Project 22 yet?
No. Well, I don't think so.
I
I
believe
think
so.
you killed me.
That is what you did last session.
No, that was me, remember? I patched him up a little.
Was that not using your Project 22?
No, I was just using my medkit.
Oh. I gave you an extra dice. Oh well.
It's too
Anyway.
late. I guess while Feode's like not paying attention, Alexander's just like gonna pull out a
You
sample.
can just
of
stab him with a
Project
stim pack?
22. Yeah, pretty much. Just stabs him and heals him up by 1 HP.
Okay.
Can I ask him pressure to not let him do that?
Both
Roll
of
to
you
dodge the
roll
stim pack.
to act under pressure. I'll give you 2 dice plus cool.
Okay. 2.
Oh, you're definitely beating me in this one.
What'd you get?
I got a 2 and a 4.
Okay.
2 and a 4.
And I won't have you
God
mark
damn it.
experience for just contested checks.
Makes sense.
If we both
Well,
got a 2 and a 4, do we reroll this?
No, wait, what's your modifier for it?
I got a +1 to mine.
Oh, so it's the exact same.
Yeah, I only got a 2 and a 4. Shut up, Paimon!
No, you
I
stab
just,
him
I
so he can
just
jump.
say like Alexander goes to inject you, you just grab his hand and stop him.
Okay.
there's a soft silence as you look into each other's eyes.
Paimon, stop drawing fan fiction in the corner.
How could you, brother?
No, I was talking about fanfiction.
I don't have any family like that. I was an only child. What are you talking about?
Anyway, I'm gonna head over to one of the what's it called, workshops,
Okay.
workstation, and try to like examine it, see if they're working on anything.
Alright. How about you roll to investigate a mystery?
I will.
Good.
You know what?
I'm glad.
I'm gonna go help him.
Oh, you're gonna help out.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out.
Okay, then roll plus cool.
Oh, how nice of you.
That is a 4.
You have an extra dice because you've got your eye.
Oh my god.
That is a second 4.
Okay.
A lot of 4s this episode, huh?
I'll give Faraday an extra dice for that.
Okay.
But Alexander, as you are going over to help assist Faraday, you get your foot caught on something in the snow. It is not snow. It is something underneath the snow.
Not again! Not
So
again!
you're able to partly assist him in his looking.
I'm like
that
doing a
is
little
the-
highlight scan about being stuck in the snow.
That's
Me
2
just
and a 3.
enjoying myself with the snow angels. You two alright over there?
No.
I'm fine. Something's got my leg though.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound good.
That's a 2 and a 3.
I'll give you 1 extra dice, Faraday, because I think you would be proficient with kind of understanding tools and whatnot.
Okay.
So you got 3 dice.
Okay. 2, 3, and a 6.
Ah, there we go. There's a success.
First one of
yeah.
the session, maybe.
I will let you ask one question. Or 2 questions and a punishment.
I'll take the 2 questions and 1 punishment.
Okay, the punishment
Dude,
will
you're
not
low on
be
HP.
damage. No. The punishment will
Oh,
not be
okay.
damage.
I was about to say forced. Wait, no, not forced death. I was the forced death.
Yeah.
What you kind of see is there is an eclectic collection of what kind of looks to be rubble. A lot of it doesn't necessarily seem to be too distinct, and then you kind of get the idea that maybe, stuff might have rolled here accidentally, just kind of landed up on these, but no, you're pretty confident that they were like picking and choosing these kind of big chunks of what you now realize is not true ice, but is something else entirely. And as you examine them, you kind of notice that they're opaque, and the more opaque ones that you look at, it seems like there's something inside of there. It seems very similar to what you experienced with the roof in the previous chamber, how it seemed like there, in these larger substances, there seems to be something moving inside of it. In addition to that, you will notice that there is, a bunch of like tools such as like ice picks and like clamps and claws and hammers and chisels and stuff like that in general. But it's all kind of buried in these snow piles, these snow drifts that have blown through here. That's generally what you see. Go ahead and ask your 2 questions.
What were they what were they researching? What were they currently researching?
As you're looking around, it seems like this isn't a traditional mining facility. You get the idea that there might have been an archaeological dig site that happened here because of something that these miners discovered. And so things were put on hold. Eventually people maybe got laid off. And it was basically working on a skeleton crew until eventually there was some sort of incident that happened. That caused these limited crew members to get overwhelmed by this sudden flurry of snow that blew through here. But it seems that whatever this mineral is of interest and was to be, researched, causing these miners to have to kind of shut down their process here. You have one other question, and then I'll punish you.
Oh, yeah. Do I see anything that could be of potential value? Anything of potential value? Like that? Is there anything that could be useful later down the road that I could take?
You want to get like a kind of like a +1?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say that you can have +1 ongoing for anything that you do in this chamber. Maybe you find some like some schematics or something that kind of describes what their job was going to do here, like what the schedule was and what they had planned, just some kind of general information. How's that?
Okay.
As you manage to pull this piece of data from one of these devices here, you also get stuck in the snow. You've been standing here looking at this terminal for a while and realize that you have sunken down into the snow and you are now waist deep in snow. Actually, no, you're knee deep, but when you notice, you start to watch as the snow is like starting to form up around you and is coming up to your waist. So you don't think you
God damn
actively
it
sunk
again.
here, but the snow is actively trying to bury you.
I like to. Do I have a weapon on me?
I don't know, do you?
I'd like for Alexander to use the Horde Light Projector to summon in a clone instead of pull him out.
Okay.
I'm on my.
Roll 2d6.
Got Paimon sees this and he just goes back into the train. He does not want to deal with everyone. Like a
This is the
bunch of
second
clowns trying to
time.
pregnant.
Yeah,
Like
as Paimon
It's
was
cr-
like sitting on the edge of the train, his feet dangling, you watch as like two little snow piles are starting to rise up. And you like pull your legs back in.
What am I rolling these plus? Plus cool.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be a 7 and a 5.
You managed to pull Faraday out of the snow. But in doing so, you watch as your duplicate start to slow and freeze, and then it gets consumed by snow and turns solid, and you watch as their entire form is encapsulated in snow.
What the hell is this thing, anyways?
I don't know about you, but it seems to like me. As he's still there, just laying in the snow, absolutely unaffected.
Well, you guys are watching as the snow is like trying to slowly move around him, but he's just like continuously swiping his arms and legs, pushing it away.
They tried to hard reach it and he breaks it when he swings his hand back up.
The funniest part is I'm the heaviest one in the entire party, and I'm not sinking at all.
You're slowly digging as you keep swiping.
Like you're compacting the
You're
snow
like
some-
3
somehow.
feet deep, but you could easily get out because you keep pushing it away.
Oh no, guys, I'm encased in it too. Oh no.
Oh no! Anyway,
Faraday!
Yeah. Yeah.
He was eaten by the snow.
oh
Oh
no!
no.
The snow goes.
Oh no!
It
They
was
got
that quick.
Faraday!
What?
And then he's gone.
Faraday turns around and Alexander's just gone.
Oh, where you go?
All that remains is that I.
Yeah, where you go?
My Discord
Alexander
crashed.
reemerges from the snow.
His Discord crashed. Oh,
My damn Discord crashed on my Xbox somehow, and I don't even know how.
Save me, I'm drowning in snow.
So I'll help him out, pull him out.
Okay.
Alexander just floats out.
You guys are just in a seesaw pulling each other out of snow.
One of us pulls the other one out. They have to dig
Well,
their feet in to
as
do
you
it.
force, as you pull, you push down into the snow and sneak a little bit.
That's what I just said.
It's like seeing monkeys trying to screw in a light bulb. Jesus.
All
Shut
right,
up,
you know.
Paimon.
Alright, you know what? I just get up, go over to them, and attempt to pull both of them out of the snow.
Alexander
Okay.
currently hovering above the snow.
Roll to help out.
Alexander's just gonna avoid him trying to pull him out because he's already out.
I'll give you 3d6 plus cool.
One of them's a 7, so
Okay.
there's a 5. Alright.
Okay.
And another 5.
Okay. You hoist them both aloft by the collar and just hold them there.
Like a fucking puppy.
I then just put them both down.
They immediately
There we
sink
go.
into the snow.
Oh, God.
Never do that again.
But it's okay. It's just up to their ankles.
Alright, fair enough. I thought I'd just help you out.
Okay,
Have you
uh,
guys ever seen non-Euclidean liquid? Or
no.
not Euclidean. What's the term? Basically, it's like liquid that acts like a solid when you smack it, but then you can like sink into it. That's kind of what's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like old black or like.
Yeah, it's not Euclidean. It's like utopian. What is that?
I don't know who the actual proper name is, but I know what you're talking about.
Newtonian fluid. Non-Newtonian fluid. Okay. That's kind of what the snow is right now. So as you guys are walking around, you're fine, but the second that you stop moving, you start sinking.
Okay. Yeah, I like to. Since I know what looking around the workbench is, I'll look around, try to look for any people
Looking for what?
or people. Because
Okay.
they said there were supposed to be people here at least, or at least maybe still alive.
Give me a sharp check.
Okay. The 6 plus 2 things out. Ongoing. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice some other bodies that are around, and some of them are in similar states that Alexander's duplicate is. It seems like they're frozen in place, covered in snow.
I'll go ahead and break them, but try carefully tip them.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, also, I'm just gonna tone off.
Copies that make identical people in snow. Is this the great intelligence from Doctor Who?
I don't know what that is.
It
Don't know
didn't
what that
make
is.
a copy of Alexander. Alexander made a copy, and after it was done helping out Faraday, it immediately became a statue of ice because of how cold it was.
I see.
So everyone
essentially-
around us was probably the crew members.
Oh, is
essentially
this the fluid?
No, the great intelligence is essentially it's essentially a sentient snow. That
Oh.
wants to,
Yeah, I guess it is. Dang. Well, of course, when you come up with an idea, Doctor Who has already done it. That makes sense. Take a egg
Well,
point 0.
I thought it was a reference to the great intelligence. My apologies. I didn't think you were. Thank you.
I don't watch shows, guys.
It's the Simpsons problem where you can just
Sure.
Not
come up
even
with everything.
classics like Doctor Who.
That's
Which,
fair.
if I were to watch a show, that would be one of them.
I don't recommend the newer seasons, but definitely.
I've been told the opposite, to watch the newer seasons, not the older ones.
Older ones are better, in my opinion.
Anywho.
Yeah, I'll put on my crowbar, try carefully dip the ice around the person to maybe check they're alive.
Roll to act under pressure. And I'll give you 2 dice because you're using the crowbar.
Okay. Hopefully it'll kill this guy, maybe. 6. Do I still get ongoing for this? Cause
Yes. So you get to add +1 to one of these dice rolls.
okay. Plus. So that's 4 and I'll make that a 4 and a 4.
So 2 mixed successes. As you start to very carefully scrape back the snow, you realize slowly but surely that you're probably are doing damage and are starting to pull stuff away as you realize that there are layers that you are steadily chipping through. And as you are doing it, that's when a cold hand comes up and wraps around the crowbar and stops you from moving. And then the figure turns towards you. And because you have attacked them, they are going to grab hold of you and restrain you. And that's when you guys notice all of these humanoid statues, like Christmas Pompeii. All of these things turn to you guys and are going to start shambling towards you.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Oh dear, this is quite unfortunate.
Faraday, I told you to get away from the snow.
I'm not touching the snow. I'm touching people in the snow.
So
We'll
again,
poke them,
we
yeah.
we don't roll for initiative using this system, but if you guys would like to do something, let me know, and we'll figure out how it goes.
I like try to break free from the guy trying to grab me.
All right, roll plus tough.
Oh, my worst stat. Would do 6 plus 0.
Yeah, plus 0 is pretty
1.
good. All right, mark experience.
Yeah, it's mine.
What?
You try to wrestle free from your grip, and they pull the crowbar out of your hand, and then you watch as it gets sucked inside of them, and then they give you this big hug and start pulling you inside of them. Go ahead and take 2 harm.
Oh, that's a...
You're in the red here, bud.
Where is Faraday where is Faraday in accordance to my position?
He's in the chamber with you. What is your current harm, Faraday?
5 plus unstable.
Okay, so you're now in you're in the red, but you're not dead. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. 2 harm left.
Okay.
You're gonna become a snowman.
It sounds like Zero, you want to do something?
Yes, I'd like to try and rush over to where Faraday is, and essentially just try and pry the walking popsicle off of him.
Okay. Would you like to kick some ass, act under pressure, or help someone?
I would like to kick some ass.
Okay.
It is my best stat. So
Then
I'll
roll
go with
2d6 plus tough.
that. Alrighty. That is a 4 and a 9. Plus 3 in that shit.
You can choose one extra effect. You do more harm, you suffer less harm, you protect the victims, you move them where you want them, or you give +1 to someone else.
I would like to let me see my things here real quick.
And what damage does your fist do? I think we decided it was a sledgehammer, so it does 3 messy, right?
Let me tell you. I have it written down. So,
Okay.
Yes, 3 harm, messy. That's just my fists. So
So you're just gonna kind of rush over and try to like knock the snowman's head off or something?
Yeah, something like that. Sort of just trying my best to essentially just, sort of, like.
You're trying to get him off him. You're trying to move him where you want him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely.
Okay. You smash up the head of this thing, and it definitely does disintegrate. It's just kind of like wet slush that just kind of falls and powders into the floor. And you can see that, you know, the lower torso is still kind of intact, but you rip off another arm and start to assist Faraday out of this chilly grasp.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anyone else want to try something?
Although, any that are like near them, that are like approaching.
I mean, they're all around and they're starting to move towards you guys. The fun thing that I like about the system is that, like, I don't get a turn. I'm just reacting to whatever you guys do.
Okay.
Alexander's pretty much, he's gonna try to find one that's like off by itself. Because he doesn't want to get ganged up on by that many. And
Okay.
he's just gonna fly over there and just take a swipe at it with his claws.
Alright. Roll to kick some ass. 2d6 plus tough. Because you've got an ability.
That is a 5 and a 4. Why am I getting so many 4s?
You get one extra effect.
It's for the answer for the mission.
The answer to the mission is just 4.
Yeah.
Is one of the options do one more harm or take?
Yes. Do one
take
harm
that.
or take one less harm.
I'll do the take one less harm for now. I don't want to risk getting in the danger zone.
Okay. You will only take one harm, ignore armor then.
Okay, so none.
Alright, sure. Oh, also, yes, 0. You would have taken one harm, ignore armor. Whenever you guys kick ass, you deal harm and they deal harm to you.
They all made out of pure ice, so...
So, how much damage did you deal, Alexander?
That's gonna be 3.
3. Okay. You slash at one. And what does this look like? What are you doing? You just like cutting the face, cutting the arms?
He's aiming for the legs. He's gonna slow him down.
Okay.
He's just like trying to cut through one of their legs.
So,
to, like,
you're flying
make
over
it
him
hop.
and then you come down to ground level.
nah, pretty much he's doing a flyby. He's just like trying to fly past them and scratch up their leg.
Okay. Yeah, you dismember both of their legs, and you notice that as they fall over, they also just kind of plant into the ground, and they're indiscernible from the rest of the ground, except you can still kind of see the shins poking up.
Camouflage.
But you can still see it moving. You also
Well,
do see that there is still like bone and like tissue and like pants like in the inner rings of the leg that you cut through.
So these were the people.
Wait, oh,
Can I try to do a scan to see if I could hear a heartbeat or anything?
If you can what?
Like their
Just trying to
vitals.
scan for a heartbeat.
Oh,
Vitals, pretty much. I'm
yeah.
trying to see if any of these guys are still alive. If
yeah,
so,
they all have heartbeats.
shit, this got a lot more difficult. Every one of the statues is one of the people. And they're still
Good.
alive.
I will
Let's
say
go
that
now.
there is still 7 more people.
I'm just gonna
like that we haven't found,
test-
or
Like in the current area that you guys are, there's still 7 more people. There was 9, but one of them has been rended in half, and the other one has been got his ankles broken, literally.
Hey, he's
Oh,
still
yeah.
alive.
He got
just
Nico
can't
Nico
walk
kneecap.
anymore.
Just gonna kind of test the waters with this and just light one of them up with the flamethrower.
Go ahead and
They're still
roll to
alive.
kick some ass.
Cook 'em.
Hey, if it's ice, if it's strong ice, maybe it'll rather than kill them, melt it.
I will give you an extra dice for this.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess them having some severe wounds is a lot better than them being dead. So, not to mention, I could probably see some bone wounds.
Because I
Notices their heartbeat. Well, if you kill them, then they'll be dead.
2 6s.
Just paralyze them so they can't do anything.
Okay, you can choose 2 effects here.
First, I want to try to do the add on the precise strike thing.
Oh, what's that do?
It's one of my moves. When you inflict harm on a monster, you can aim for a weak spot, roll plus tough. On 10 plus, which is the complete success, plus 2 harm. On a 7 to 9, which is mixed, plus 1 harm. On a miss, you leave yourself open to the monster.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an extra dice then. I didn't realize you had a move. I apologize.
Well, it's technically a move that happens because I have to hit first, then I get to roll that.
Right.
And that one's a 3.
Okay. Technically speaking, when you go to do an action, you roll an extra dice if you have a move or something assisting you. So you should always be rolling extra dice if you have a move or tag or something that assists with that. Yes.
I just assumed this one kind of worked differently because it says when you inflict harm.
Right.
So I assumed it meant I had to hit for it to even take effect.
No, it's whenever you kick ass. Because I can't think of any other time that you would be inflicting harm unless you were doing magic, I suppose, because there's spell slingers.
Yeah, there are some ways to do damage with magic.
But that's still kicking ass just with magic, anyways.
Unless you accidentally do harm, like with me and that one goblin thing.
I will say
where
in
he
this
said his
instance,
stab 0.
if you would like to, because of your precision strike, I will let you decide how much harm you want to reduce instead of add by 2. So, how much does the flamethrower normally deal?
It does 3.
Okay. So if you want, you could reduce it by 3 because you have 2 successes and then you get your precision strike. And then I'll also give you an extra effect, such as deal harm, you suffer less harm, move them where you want them, protect the victim, give +1 to someone else, all that good stuff.
I'll take the less harm, and I don't know if I'm just slow today, but I don't fully follow what you were saying at the start.
I'm saying that if you are only trying to melt off the ice, you can use your precision to try and only attack the ice and not deal damage. Yes.
Then yeah, that's what I'm with all of the damage then.
Okay. So if you would like to reduce your damage, you can do that and just try to warm them up with the flamethrower is what I think you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can even melt this ice in the first place.
With that, you do start to melt off this cold exterior of this person, and they are starting to get close, and as you're melting them, they're actually getting faster. You realize that they're actually starting to kick up their legs from the floor as they're approaching you. You guys have noticed that they've just kind of been shuffling, still connected to the snow. But as you've been slowly melting this exterior, they've been starting to run, picking up their feet. And then they stumble into you, knocking you over. And you only take 1 harm from just kind of getting bowled over. But that does not bypass armor, because you have successfully saved one of the persons here. And he says, "Oh my goodness, you've saved us."
Get in the train.
Get in the... Holy, what? Why is it on fire?
It'll run you up, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so.
He tries to get up, but his feet are still stuck to the floor.
You gonna help him out with that?
No, there's still other people frozen. Someone else
If
can do
only
it.
we had someone that wasn't connected to the floor that could help lift him up.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
but-
see.
Alexander currently sipping tea in the back.
I understand.
Fine, I'll get him. Zero, I need you to do something for me.
He looks
Yeah.
over and sees like the decapitated form of his friend and like the ankles in the snow nearby. And he's like, "Oh my goodness, what happened?"
Not all of us can free you in that way, okay?
It's just really hard to see or hear anything when you're covered with snow, but the snow kept us alive. When I heard that there was people started to move towards you, I'm just kind of glad that you hit me with fire and didn't try to shoot me or cut me up or something, because that
Well,
would have
just-
killed me.
Look, just be glad I didn't use my grenade.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yes, because the
that.
grenade would have gotten the snow off.
I don't think I don't think a plasma gun
Oh,
would
no.
probably be useful here.
Okay, so no one used their weapons because they're actually all conscious. We just can't communicate with them.
I guess I'll try. Like, Sparrow, did you ever play Call of Duty Zombies?
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to get all their attention and just do the whole, like, the thing that most people would do in Call of Duty Zombies, where you, like, do the train.
Insane.
Oh, you're
Zombies
gonna
following
train
you.
them? Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll try to do that, I guess.
Give me an act under pressure.
Alexander's gonna go get the guy.
Roll 2d6 plus cool, Silva. Because I think dancing on the edge of danger is something that you're proficient with.
A 3 and a 4.
Good. You do start training them, but as they do so, they start kind of sticking together, and they start forming kind of like an almost amalgamation where they're like stumbling over each other because they can't see up or down or anything. They don't know what's going on. So now they're a bit muddled together. And it's going to be harder for you to pick them out one by one.
Does the Omni tool have like a like a laser tool that kind of like cut kinda? No way to put it.
I mean, it's kind of like a key card. You're supposed to like plug it into something.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could just say that you have like a laser pointer on you or something if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Brent went to kind of Omni tool.
You're a med scientist. Why wouldn't you have a laser tool?
Yeah, I had like an atomic chainsaw, but that kind of broke.
You just take a screw out of the atomic chainsaw and let some of the radiation leak out in a tiny little hole.
Yeah, kind of like try to like flick it onto them.
How many people do you want to give cancer to?
I mean, either be frozen or have cancer. I think it's an even shot.
Actually, I think what I would like you to do, I think what you're trying to do is craft some sort of device here, right? You're trying to
Yeah.
take your tool here and adjust it into something. So I believe you have a skill for this, right?
Yeah, weird science. Because I replaced my use magic move.
Roll 2d6 plus weird. Because I don't think you have anyone or any nearby tools assisting you. I think you're just doing this on the spot. So just
Yeah,
roll
try
2
to-
dice.
Exclamation 2d6 plus 2. Where's the org? There it is. That's a
7 and a
5.
5. Okay. A success and a complete success. So what's your ability say?
When you want to create or adapt a device to analyze or deal with strange phenomenon, say what it will do and roll plus weird. On 10 or more, pick one requirement. On 7 or 9, pick one requirement and the keeper picks another. On 6 or less, something goes horribly wrong, and the requirements to use it can be it needs a rare or weird material, won't be very reliable, requires a huge amount of power or fuel.
It
will
sounds
take
very
long-
similar to use magic. So I'm going to say that you are going to have to use something in your inventory. And in this case, if you want to use the broken chainsaw, it won't ever be able to be used as a chainsaw again, but you will be able to condition it into basically like a radiation flashlight, which I think is what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that this is a energy weapon that I think I'm going to give it 3 damage, messy, and wide, which means that you cannot hit single targets. This is going to be in a wide area. And I'm also going to give it the close tag. I think you have to, you can't be like more than 15 feet away to use this thing. I think you have to get up kind of within like 5 to 10 feet of something.
Okay. Why? WED.
Yeah, so you've kind of made like a radiation flamethrower now.
What is with you guys and lighting them on fire?
Hey. I don't see anyone else having gotten somebody uniced yet.
Hey, I cut off his legs. I'm about to go grab him and toss him into the furnace.
This is the atomic.
Do you actually want to grab the legless guy and toss him onto the burning train?
Yeah, you said it doesn't melt people, but it could melt the snow.
No, the soul burns life.
Alexander, roll 2d6 plus cool.
No, it burns like life force. It doesn't burn like wood.
Okay, so that's a 5 and a 6. What do I add to that?
Cool.
Okay, so that's a 6 and a 7.
Okay. You pick up the legless guy and drop him on top of the train car that is covered with ghostly flames, and they instantly begin writhing. And then they go still, and the ice does not melt off of them.
Fucking psycho.
I'm gonna make you suffer 1 harm, ignore armor, and your healing, Alexander. You
Damn.
suffer 1 psychic damage for that. You just hear like muffled screams as this thing is writhing on top of the engine, and then as it stops moving, it just slowly slides off.
Hey, doctor, can you make a platform with your hard light that would be hard for them to get to me, but I could still potentially shoot them with? From?
That would be easy. Why?
So I can get on it and just be lighting them up with fire.
Sure. Alexander's clearly like
Alexander,
hiding the
roll to
body
help
in the
out
snow.
plus 2. You have 2 dice.
Alexander's currently like hiding the body in the snow.
Just kick a snowbank over it.
Yeah, he's just like, well, nobody saw that. Okay, what do you want me to roll?
2d6 plus cool.
Okay, that's set. That's 2 7s. Well, shit.
Okay, yeah, you instantly create like a hard light barrier. It's like the oh, I forget the term for it. In Destiny 2, where you, like the Titans can make the little barrier of light.
The walls.
Yeah.
And then I'll try to use that to help me be able to light these.
Okay.
This amalgamation up because they're an amalgamation now.
You can now roll 46 because Alexander has successfully helped you out.
We did this really efficiently.
So 7, 6, 4, 7.
Yeah. I'll say that's enough to melt the people to a point where you can pick them out and rescue them. You managed to save most of them.
That's new for us. Quick, we gotta get rid of some of them.
Also, I forgot, but Zero did just punch half of the snow guy off of Faraday, but it is still clinging to like his lower section. Faraday's like, wait, hold on, I've got an idea, and pulls out a radiation flashlight and just starts melting the rest of the corpse off of his torso. I assume.
I don't have like atomic like moonlight like
Ro-
flashlight.
Roll to kick some ass.
Yeah, and this time I roll weird with it because I have a move for that changes it.
Oh, you've got a move? What's the move?
Yeah, the move is 250 science. You may roll. Wait, why is it sharp? It should be weird.
Oh, you get to roll plus sharp instead of tough when you roll to kick ass?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2d6 plus sharp.
Okay, 10d6.
The spell slinger and the spooky have a move that lets you use weird.
Oh, I've got to do the exclamation R.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, plus one.
Your sharp is pretty good, right?
This is mediocre.
7 and a 2. I am going to say that you do dispatch the other half of the snow zombie that's attached to your midsection, but in doing so, you are also going to suffer some harm.
How much
I'm not
harm?
going to make you suffer any snow golem harm, but you are going to suffer the damage of your own weapon, which is 3 radiation.
Well, about that.
I will let you reduce that damage though, so you only take 2 harm.
That's all my harm.
Unless Zero wants to try to protect you.
I will attempt to protect him, yes.
Okay.
And,
I think you have an
by
ability
protect-
for this.
I do have an ability for this, yes. Never again, when you want to protect someone, you do not have to roll, counting as a full success. If you use this ability, one of the options you may not choose is suffer little harm. So there we go.
So when you successfully protect someone, you can get basically an extra tag. If you get a mixed success on protect someone, you suffer most or all of the harm that they were going to take. So basically when you protect someone, they don't take damage, or you can try and reduce the damage they take. But with his ability, he can choose to take that damage instead completely. So Faraday doesn't suffer any of this damage. Zero, you are going to suffer 2 energy damage, but you have an extra effect if you would like to reduce that by 1 or something else.
I'd like to reduce that by 1, please.
Alright, you only take 1 energy damage then.
Alrighty.
And actually, because it's radiation, I'm going to say that you take, you heal 1 harm.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Oh.
so no damage. Is this because I'm technically powered by a fusion core, which is
Yes.
radiation? Fair enough.
You are literally the heavy, and Faraday is the doctor.
And Pyro.
Ah, I feel rejuvenated. Almost like I've gotten a power surge.
I just recharged you by accident.
Well, thank
I mean,
very
you
much.
are bathing him in radiation, so...
Yeah, give it a try.
Well, thank you very much. The fusion core was getting low on fuel, so thank you.
Doesn't that mean it's close to exploding?
No, that means it's close
No.
to draining out.
Mm.
Meaning it would be really hard for him to move.
It only explodes if I forcefully eject it and it actually like collide. Basically, if I forcefully eject it, it just comes out my back and it'll explode when it touches the ground. So it's essentially a mini nuke, but only when not unless if it drains before then. If it drains before I can do it, then it won't be.
Isn't that an
It'll just
ability
be
that you can get in Fallout 4 where you can eject
Yes.
the core? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
the,
it
like,
is. That's
the last
exactly where I'm taking it from.
That's the stupidest ability I've ever seen, by the way. That's just a waste.
Yeah, that was a canon thing that they could like self-destruct the fusion core inside the armor.
You know, it's canon. It's just, I hate it.
Yeah, but better than having another faction get hold of it.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what they would do. Like, the Brotherhood is Steel. They basically destroy their own suits to prevent anyone from getting them.
You assist all 6 of the explorers that survived onto the train. And they're like, oh man, we lost so many of us. There might be more of us lost in the snow. And Alexander just kicks more snow over the body and says, yes, lost under the snow.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'll ask
I'm
him.
going to break it down. I'm going to break it down to you very slowly. I don't think.
And then
you'll
Zero
say-
does a coffee grind. I'm gonna break it down for you. do 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 do.
Oh yeah,
Rail.
and are any of you guys like hungry? No, could we have like a bunch of food for you guys?
They appreciate that, and they think that with the tools and stuff that you have provided them, that they might be able to continue their research here, if not for the fact that there is still the ever-looming threat of whatever caused this snow attack.
Probably go back up and leave them with the ship, and we are like probably recover for a little bit, then head back and try to figure out what caused it to begin with.
Actually, can Alexander do something real quick?
Sure.
If I could scan them through that ice, maybe I could try to see if like there are any of them hidden underneath the snow. You know, besides the one that I definitely didn't put there.
How about you roll to investigate a mystery? Or actually, read a bad situation. This would be reading a bad situation.
Okay, this isn't gonna end well for me. Let's see, that one's plus...
I forgot about read situation.
What is that one plus again?
Yeah, it's still plus sharp.
Sharp.
Oh, plus sharp? In that case, yeah, I still don't have that good of a thing here. That's gonna be a 7 and a 3.
You do
He
not
finds
notice
them
any more
as well.
bodies.
He finds them, he accidentally crushes them.
Kind of like go back down, like, cause you said there were like bones in the snow.
Yeah.
I like give like a potato chip bag and carefully put them inside that.
I'm sorry, what?
How big is this bag?
Like you said, like we had like supplies that have like probably like a bunch of chips essentially. So I'm gonna empty out one of those chip bags, like carefully
Okay.
put the bones inside.
One of
those.
these bones is bigger than you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm over here thinking, how big is this bag? And second, how the fuck are we gonna take this home with us?
I saw a couple bone fragments. I sweep them up into my Pepsi can.
I thought it was like a human size. Okay.
No, these are big. Really big. It was specified the bones are bigger than every member of us. Even Zero, who's the tallest out of all of us.
Yeah, I'm like 7 feet tall.
Yeah. So
We do not have the time to get the bones, even if we could.
like,
We
I'll
gotta
pull
go.
out- Like I'll pull out the sniffer, try to take a sample.
Of the bones?
Yes.
Okay.
Faraday, we have to go.
Roll 2 dice plus weird.
Okay.
Naturally.
We don't that
So
much
you-
of a hurry.
You said that there were a few more people alive, right?
Maybe.
He said that there might be.
How big is this area?
5 and 5.
It like cavernous.
Well, actually, no. It'd be 6 and 5. Can stop on going.
You guys stay on the scene. I'm gonna fly around and see if I can spot any more.
Be
All right,
careful.
I guess we'll never see you again.
Shut up.
Radio in every 2 minutes to make sure that you're still alive.
No minute.
Understood. And before like Adwin goes, he's just like gonna motion over to Reds. You might want to turn on your hold light projector as well, in case anything else shows up. We've seen the snow attack us. Wouldn't be wise not to be ready for it again. And fucking Alexander is just gonna go fly off.
Who's
See if he can spot
Adwin?
anymore. Yeah, no one. Shut up, Zero!
That name sounds familiar.
Shut up. No, it
That's a
doesn't.
fart seat.
What did you roll, Alexander? I forgot.
It was a 6 and a 5. Okay, I still have ongoing.
Okay. 2 successes. You notice that the bones have a similar makeup to whatever the snow is made out of. And you think it may be possible that perhaps the snow could have infested the bones, or maybe the bones are infesting the snow. You're not sure.
But it's definitely correlation. Some kind of involved.
I will let you ask one question.
Before I ask the question, do you just like one big bone, or is there like a big group of them?
It looks like there's a whole body underneath the snow.
Oh, damn.
If I'm not mistaken, you sent a picture, didn't you?
Yes, I just sent a picture.
Wait, hold up. Oh. So is this one of the top of one? Like, guess probably the same. Huh. I don't want to touch it. No, that's not possible dodging that. Without touching it, could I?
Mm-hmm.
Could I try? Yeah. Could I see like any sign of life from it without directly touching it?
I mean, you did see it move.
Oh fuck.
I will say this: you do, with your sniffer, are able to detect that there is some sort of lower cellular movement, leading to believe that there might be perhaps some microorganisms or some sort of energy fluctuation within the bones themselves. It's similar to kind of radiation, and I will give you this, that you think that the bones are the source of the radiation, and that's why the snow's movement and possession is stronger down here.
So this is there's a high possibility that it's like the source of the whole weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
I put up the atomic flashlight, and I'm gonna like point it like to like the kind of what's the word? Like more like kind of in like his chest, I guess, area.
All right, roll to kick some ass.
Man melts the skeleton.
Well, like not like the whole thing, like one chunk, but so I can like examine.
Roll
inside.
2d6 plus tough.
Okay. This is either really smart or really dumb, or both.
You pull Alexander.
You somehow
What
pull
is
off
Alexander
my arm.
doing at this moment in time? You're flying around?
Yeah, he's pretty much flying around yelling at the top of his lungs. Is anyone out there?
Hello?
Pretty much. He's decided to see if
Understand?
there is any other. Shut up, Zero. Yes, I get it. You could do the voice better than I can.
That'd be 5-5.
Pretty much, he's looking for more ice statues to see if anyone else is still alive out here.
You do notice something that is covered in snow that is moving, and as you move towards it, you watch as it lifts up from the ground. You're like, oh good, that person's still awake. And then it continues to rise, and then you realize that it's a tail, and you watch as it begins to rise more and more as the entirety of this beast starts to rise up from the snow. And soon enough, this entire chamber is almost completely filled as this skeletal form rises up from the snow, animating and turning to face all of you. Now, if you guys would like to roll for initiative, we could, or we could continue without initiative and just see how things go.
Nah, I'm not doing this shit.
Fucking awesome. Let's go initiative. Here we go. Oh, well. Okay. Alright.
Wait, do you guys want to do initiative or no?
I don't think we should do initiative. I feel like
I don't like using initiative.
Alright.
No initiative.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
But yeah, who would
Good.
like to do
I got
what?
one.
Wait. Dude, turn on dead.
Not priest.
It's
Tight
like a
shit.
let's run.
Faraday, as you point your radiation light into the chest of this thing, it begins to recoil in response. You actually watch as the fluctuations in the energy that were reverberating within its ribcage, similar to how a nuclear reactor works, begins to wave and actually repulses you like a magnetic pushing against a magnet. And you are flown backwards and you stumble through the snow as this thing begins to rise. And it turns and looks at all of you.
So it is.
Maybe I should have brought the disintegrate gun.
No, shut up. Don't. Why? We can talk this out.
With it. Perhaps we can reason with it. I will attempt to communicate.
Yes,
hello,
because every time
Hello.
you've done that, it has walked out, right?
hello,
I'm
giant skeleton, big scary monster thing. We mean no harm. We're here to sightsee, yes, and
No,
find,
we're to help.
Zero?
We're here to help.
Roll
yes.
1d6 plus charm.
All right.
Don't lie to us. We don't know what can do.
Now that's a 5. That's a 5 there.
Okay. You call out, and this massive head cranes around towards you as the torso shifts and rises, cracking as limbs start to appear. This neck accentuates out, and this neck is as big as the train is. The head turning to face you, bigger than one of these temporary structures down here. Its face large and imposing, and its eyes glowing brighter than the fuel that burns inside you, as it just glowers at you, and its mouth starts to begin to glow with energy as it says, "Who dares?"
Oh, they can talk.
Yes, hello, fine sir. We have come to this planet because we received because we are helping these fine gentlemen get off it. You see, and we're here to find the source of all this funny snow. And so, if you can point us in the direction, that'd be great. And we mean no harm at all to you. We're simply here to find the root of the problem. Is all.
You're here to find the root.
The root of the problem, yes.
The final route.
I will
gonna
allow
find
you
out.
to roll another d6 plus charm.
Alrighty.
Try to help out.
How are you helping out?
No.
I'm gonna get back up. After I open up, I'm gonna sink in this floor again. And I'm gonna say, I try to say, yeah, we're here. We heard about people being stuck in the ice, and
No, we didn't.
we heard some unusual events happening to this place, and we wanted to make sure that everything was okay. We have no intent of bothering you, and if you need help, we are willing to help you as well.
Roll
If you wanted
1d6
it.
plus cool.
Said this while holding a flamethrower.
You guys, it's not a flamethrower technically.
Hand over to me with all my weapons ready.
The things that are horrible. I have a radiation beam rifle, so you.
Oh yeah, I will help you.
You guys do know that it does not like radiation.
Yes, precisely.
Can I use luck before or after? Do I have to, can I use
You can use
before
luck
or
after.
Okay.
Quickly, someone pull Inu in here somehow.
I know, we could really use them right now.
Yeah,
You know how to
but
summon
you can't-
evil?
Where power is not here.
No, that's scaring them off. All right,
Seven.
Zero, you are allowed to roll with 2 dice.
Alright, that's the first one. Here's the second one. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Thank
Alright
God.
then. 2 sevens.
You
Fair
watch
enough.
as this massive head lowers down to you, Zero, and one of its baby teeth is bigger than you, as it just like looms over you and says, "You enter my home to retreat. Why have you come here?"
Well, we've again we have come to rescue some people who were trapped in the ice, so to speak.
Why were they here?
Honestly, I'm not sure myself, but I think they were researching something. If you know anything about any happenings that has gone on this celestial object recently, we'll be happy to help you out.
You watch
and,
as they
so-
turn away from you, looking upwards, as if sniffing the air, and as they shake, the entire cavern rumbles. I have rested for eons. The generation of the system has changed.
Alexander slowly tiptoeing his way over to you guys.
You're not flying anymore?
No. He's flying, but he's like doing a little tiptoe motion.
Okay.
Just like floating slightly, like slowly.
Our sanctuary
Because he was over by his
was
tail.
shattered. My resting place disturbed. You have not come to steal my bones.
No, we have no intention of stealing your
No.
bones. We're simply here to we do the talking. We're simply here to stop the blizzard, stop the snow, so to speak, because it's been disrupting this planet, obviously affecting you as well. And we're here to stop it and make
This
sure that
shell
everything.
and I are one. After my infinite life, I have returned to my shell.
This planet was a man?
Yes.
I see. And I would assume you don't particularly like the fact that your shell is so cold. I would assume.
Death is cold.
Yes. Well, we help with the cold problem. We simply need to find the source of the snow or the blizzard. Stop it.
Yeah, I think he likes it.
My bones tremble with the remembrance of the first spark of this universe. Even after death, the semblance of life flows through everything it touches.
I see. Well, I'm not really sure what to say after
Look,
that.
sir, we would like to deeply apologize. We did not know this was someone home. Neither did they. We would be perfectly fine. We would be happy to get off your home and leave you be, and even tell people not to come here.
Silva, make a charisma check. And if Zero and Faraday would like to help out, they may.
I will help.
I will help.
I think this is my first time actually rolling a charm check, and this is the one that started as a +2.
Let me roll now. That's a 4.
Oh no, I've done charm checks before, no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be
Suicide.
enough.
No, that was my Paimon.
Let's see what
Another
Faraday
beat
gets.
of 4. 7. Okay.
All right, Silva, you get 2 dice for this.
Oh, now my luck is coming in. Now I wouldn't do it before.
2 5s.
So your guys' point is that you didn't know any better and you just want to leave?
We're trying to be as polite in saying that we apologize for trespassing, essentially. We're trying to be essentially what you said, yeah.
But also, if they want any assistance or anything, we're willing to help them.
All right, Faraday, roll me a charm check then.
Okay.
1d6 plus charm, and nobody can help you.
Yes, sir.
You
Another
may be
7.
allowed to return to the surface. Rid this
I like you,
place
luck
of your
point.
filth and never return. There is one thing you can assist with.
I'm gonna die.
I'm imagining at this point Alexander's like slowly sneaking into the sand.
Yes.
My remains have felt the presence of life. They reverberate the song of planets. They cannot rest in this state. I ask that you remove them, grant them purpose beyond my undeath.
And basically, I would like each of you to ask for one thing for these bones to turn into, so that they are not the skeleton anymore, so that nobody else will come and try and find this thing ever again.
Oh.
So you guys
okay.
each get one piece of equipment, and it can be anything.
Oh,
It literally
Oh, God.
anything. It could even
I
be a
want-
ship upgrade.
I want bone armor.
You want what armor?
Bone armor.
Bone armor. Okay.
Because I got no fucking defense.
Oh, you know, it's been a long and hard road to get here, but finally I have my chance to obtain it. A jetpack.
Okay. Alexander, as you ask for armor, you watch as their hand outstretches to you, then unfurls, breaking into fragments, turning into snow, flying towards you, and then reassembling, stitching itself into your flesh almost as it combines with you. Similar to how you get your cybernetic upgrades, but these bones insert into you. And you are now covered in bone armor, as they say.
Your flesh is weak, covered by the remains of the Undying.
And you have armor that is 2 physical, 2 energy, and 2 spiritual.
Do I take any harm for it, like molding into my
No.
body? Alexander's pretty much just gonna be like looking at himself.
I'm going to introduce a new damage type beyond physical and energy, which is spiritual, because you guys will be interacting with more ghosts in the coming future.
Oh god, we're gonna get haunted.
Joy.
Spiritual energy. Oh boy, time to meet Celebrimbor.
Oh wait, they're gonna haunt you.
Zero,
You're about
as
to
you
post a
ask
Full
for a
Metal Alchemist.
jetpack, you watch as the rib cage of this thing breaks apart and flies towards you, and you watch as the reverberations start to waft around you, coagulating some of this energy before shooting it into you as a piece of its jaw breaks off and attaches to your backside. And the thing says,
Born from fire and flame of the first suns, this energy flows through you as a vessel, archaic, a dead, dying rock, reforged. As you guys watch as the energy core inside of Zero actually changes color. And the bones actually like fuse into and help support some of your system, but also do I think kind of turn glossy and take on this metallic color that you have.
Okay.
Again, the aesthetic of like what's happening is like bone or whatever, but if you guys want it to actually turn into something else, it can do that. So it looks like whatever you want it to look like. But yes, Zero, you now have enough thrust to escape any atmosphere and keep up with any ship.
Oh, fun. So
You are now considered a vessel. You are a
I
fighter
can
now.
warp drive. Let's
You're a
go.
one-man
Not warp drive, no.
Okay, alright.
I'm still gonna be a stickler about warp drive. That's still a thing. Mostly because it's a plot thing.
Okay, so I can armor core assault. I got you.
Yes.
You're
You
cannonball
are
now.
Gundam levels now.
Let's go.
What would everyone else like?
Like I don't know like a specific item. Like could be like an ability.
Yeah.
I like to be able to like manipulate objects, I guess the way to put it.
You want to get like telekinesis or something? Or do you
Yeah,
want to be able to like try and animate things like this guy does?
Yeah, like animated.
Okay. He says,
An essence of the soul forge now flows through you.
and you watch as their other arm disintegrates and flows up into your arm. And I guess now you've kind of got like a bone hand on your arm now. So you can give yourself a move. There is actually, I have this move. Animating Force. No, that's not it. Awaken Object, here it is. And I'll just send it to you. This is actually a move that the Constructed has.
Oh, and kind of said to like technology kind of.
Yes, no, this works with all things.
Oh, nice. The and I can just pull up Discord. I forgot you put that in there.
Yeah. So if you want to add that move to your inventory, you can. And that's sort of how it works. So yeah, you can place your hand basically against any surface, object, vessel, corpse, or whatever, and attempt to bring it to some sort of life.
What if you do it to Alexander?
We find out.
You just start like puppeting him against his will. The interesting thing about this ability is that because it brings something to life doesn't necessarily mean that it's under your control. Depending on how well you roll, then you can decide if you're in control of it, or if you just animate something and then it like runs off.
You animate
Yeah,
a bicycle, it just goes away.
Wait,
Wait, no, it falls over because it was too tired.
aha, very good. Mia and Silva.
Pick one up.
I'm stuck between two things. I'm stuck between
A rock and a hard place.
a starfighter and a speeder bike.
I don't know if it's big enough to be a whole fit.
What's that ship upgrade? Or he said,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about the train?
what about the what?
Like the ghost fire inside the train, the cart thing.
I don't know, what about it? Like, are you...
Whoop. But I feel like, I don't know, like be able to take that thing. Never mind.
You should actually ask for a executed star dreadnought. I'm joking.
what now?
Don't worry about it. It's a
A
very,
dreadnought
very
would be huge.
This is the executed star dreadnought is a 13-kilometer long ship.
Yeah, that's a
it is
big
absolutely massive. It is fucking huge. Do not get that.
Yeah, dreadnought. The moment I heard dreadnought, I was like, what? That's big.
Let me grab a picture of the executor class star destroyer used by the Imperial Empire. Fucking picture of this thing. Actually, we'll grab a picture of this thing next to
Who's gonna do
next to a normal Imperial star destroyer. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
it? Since I can't decide between the two, one, I'm gonna roll D2, 1 starfighter, 2 speeder bike. Alright. You didn't make a starfighter?
I think the speeder bike would be cool. What do you want as a starfighter? You want like to, yeah, like it pops off its head and it like turns into like an A-wing or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a green goblin, like a hoverboard.
But it's a Y-wing bomber. Don't be a coward.
Nah.
How about this?
That's a bomber I need to fight.
I will give you something right in the middle. How about like, you know, the speeder from Star Wars?
Oh, there's no speeder?
Yeah, it's no. Actually, yeah, the snow speeder would be perfect. So basically, it's a space and land faring vehicle. How about that?
One of these bad boys. They essentially look like they do go in space as well as land, so yeah.
Unfortunately, they're hover vehicles. So,
They're air speeders.
yeah.
Meaning they're not. No,
They're designed for atmospheres. Yeah.
That's fun.
Which is technically kind of a thing I was more or less wanting, rather than the starfighter, but I forgot that air speeders also existed. Yeah, air speeders and land speeders are separate things. Air speeders more of what I actually wanted.
Okay. Are
So,
you saying that you wanted a car instead of a bike? Is what you're saying?
I still like it to be small. I don't like car size.
Okay. Then maybe a land speeder size would be better.
Yeah. Well, some land speeders are car size, but not many.
Right. You describe what you want it to be and what you want it to look like, and if you would like, it could, have a
seal in it so that it could survive in space if you want to like drop from orbit or something.
Yeah, that part does sound cool. So
Okay.
you know how in the Nolan Batman movies he has that little compartment he can go into in the Batmobile?
I don't.
Let's see if I could find.
Do you talk about like the back portion of it?
Basically, it had. I don't know how to explain it.
So kind of like are you talking about the one that like where he like launches out of it, or back portion where like people kind of get into it?
No, I'm talking about like it's technically while he is in it, he is in like the position as if
I'm
like
gonna
he's
run to
on
the
a
bathroom.
motorcycle.
You look up pictures of whatever you want it to look like.
Alexander currently is just like looking at himself. Zero like filling his jetpack, like so excited. Everyone else, man, I gotta really decide what I want, you know?
Snooze lose fool.
I know exactly what I wanted from the beginning. It was either between the jetpack or another +1 to armor. And
You physically don't need any more.
You could never have
Who's
two
gonna?
such
The only gun in this campaign so far that can damage you is literally the disintegration gun. I don't think anything else we have can pierce through you right now.
Oh no, there's a couple other things as well.
But stuff that can no
You have
armor.
You have to buy them though, but there is a couple other things. Actually, no, there is only one other thing that can damage me. It's the
Anyways.
rotary grenade launcher.
Well, the good news is, well, now I don't have to try to help make you a jetpack,
Yeah, no, jetpack's fine.
and I finally have some more. Alexander currently looking at himself, like trying to move around his own, but now he has bones attached to them, so it's a bit more awkward.
Now all I have
This
to do
feels weird.
What are you talking about?
On you.
Huh?
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hopefully it doesn't get in the way of surgery.
Should be fine.
And now let's try
I
to
guess
use
some
the...
cybernetics won't be below my head. It doesn't get in the way of my mask, so that's good.
Can we put this into the sheet? Right.
I'm quite happy with this jetpack. Now, finally, I can
yes.
travel through space.
You've been asking for that.
Yes.
I'm back.
Now I finally have one.
Alright, what is Silva looking at?
Alexander
just
walks
over to Zero.
So he's in the Batmobile, but it has like a smaller compartment. That smaller compartment is what I want. It's like a little self-contained area. I don't need the gun thing. But what it also does, so he's in that little compartment, and it's its own separate. It's like that's the thing I want is that part of the vehicle that is its own little separate thing. I'm not good at describing what that thing anything.
Oh,
I'm
it's
definitely not
the
describing
wheel
what I want.
thing.
Yeah, it's like a separate compartment inside of a bigger vehicle. I want that compartment that's inside
You
of that
want a
vehicle.
Tron light cycle.
Like on the Tron lights. Oh, he wants a
I
Tron
forgot about Tron. I'll be honest.
Tron. I love Tron.
Yeah, Trons are basically wheels that have like a dome over the rider that like encapsulates them.
I fully forgot about that.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but obviously air rather than like it
Right.
hovers. I don't know how I forgot Tronic. Just the
Everyone forgets about Tron, bro.
Everybody
They
forgets
shouldn't.
about Tron.
And they shouldn't. It's such a good movie.
It is. Okay. Yeah. I will also say that it collapses into like one of those handlebars, like you see in them in both movies, actually. So it's like something you can strap to your belt, and then when you want to activate it, it just like surrounds you.
that is perfect.
No,
And you basically have your own pocket escape capsule. One man escape pod. Pocket escape pod.
the pocket pod.
Pocket pod. Okay. Yeah, and the ghost dragon says something cool like, I am yours and you are mine. We are whatever. I don't know.
We all Venom.
No.
We are pocket. We are the pod.
Your thirst for the stars is admiral, O pirate thine. And is Mia here? Does she want anything?
Pirates.
I don't think so. I think she sent a message she'll be back, but I don't know if she came back.
Okay. We'll assume that everyone got what they want. And then, in doing so, the rest of the bones collapse and clatter to the ground. And then the entire chamber starts to rattle. And you guys hear the roar of the engine as the cart starts to back up slowly, and you all have to get on very quickly as it makes this escape. As the entire chamber, the cavern, starts to collapse, and you guys rush out of there Indiana Jones style, making your way back to the construction site up top. You all quickly get everyone on board before the entire dome collapses in on itself. The storm that was buffeting you, preventing you from escaping, silences and dies down, coating everything in a thick pile of snow. And as you start to fly away from this planetoid, all you can see is pure, smooth white. And it once again looks like an egg. More like a ping pong ball, I guess, but, you know.
Now it's like completely peaceful now.
And the miners kind of look at each other and look at you guys like, well, you guys want to drop us off at the nearest space station?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll drop you off at a space Denny's.
Don't worry. We'll drop you off.
I am pretty hungry.
That is the last time that I work on a sketchy job like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think we should
Who
be
hired you anyways?
Got a whole new lease on life now.
Yeah. You guys text me at a god today.
I don't think we'll be messing with any more eldritch space dragons, thank you very much.
I should make sure you guys are fully okay. And Alexander's pretty much just gonna scan them, see if anything's wrong.
You take care of them. It's fine.
So,
They all have like cryostasis, jet lag.
And a lot of frostbite.
Yeah.
Hey Doc, are they in excellent condition?
Alexander just looks at him. And then like closes the medbay doors just to cut you off mid-sentence. Are they an egg and closed?
Yeah, I don't think Doc was very excited about that.
I can still hear you. Damn it.
Sorry, I zoned out. My apologies. What's going on?
I zoned out. Too busy looking at my zip.
Yes, apologies. I was distracted by the thrusting armament located on my back.
And joke's on Alexander, he can hear everything I say.
Alrighty then.
Rips off my own ears.
This looks like a good move.
Okay. And you guys make your way back to Arc Space Station.
No. We go to Space Denny's.
Okay. You
Space
guys
Denny's.
go to
I have been waiting to go to this damn Space Denny's for 3 sessions, damn it.
and it's been
They
like
only have eggs.
6 weeks.
All they
Every
have
time
is
we're
eggs.
about to go, we get cut off by a new mission.
Not close.
I'm trying to think of
We
a
get
clever
we get them
name.
some food as well.
Sparrow bees. No, I'm good.
You
Basic
made me
food.
so upset by that. It gave me an accent. I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Sorry.
what's with the
Sorry.
ads?
I've turned them British. I've made them so upset.
Oh no, it's an infection.
You go to Benny's diner.
Benny's?
Benny's, yeah.
Benny's. I love Benny's.
Yeah, we do a jump cut like at the end of Avengers where you guys are just like in
We went to go get some shawarma.
yeah, basically. What does everyone get to eat at Benny's?
Eggs.
Uh, 2 cooked potatoes.
Probably a Grand Slam. Like a burger. What? Probably like a bunch of like big pancakes and like a burger with it.
Now the main question is, what do all the victims get?
They really like biscuits and gravy with sausage.
Doc, better make sure that you fix up Faraday. He almost got scrambled there.
Yes, I'll make sure to when we're going back to the space station.
Oh yeah, still unstable.
One of the miners says, "You know, I'm getting really tired of your egg jokes."
Come on, don't be a rotten egg.
Oh, I think
I
that might
swear
be-
to God. That's it. Zero. Put him inside you. You're gonna fly alongside us. I'm not listening to this.
I'll climb into that shell.
All right then.
I fucking hate you, dude. Shut up.
Well, I suppose this is good.
Congrats,
This gives
you
good
made me
time to,
break Kyoto. Screw you.
Looks
Yeah,
like
this
the
is
yoke's
good.
on you.
Well, this gives me good time to test out the power of my jetpack. So let's get in. He just opens up.
As we're eating.
Shove Paimon in so I don't have to look at the eggs.
Where is Paimon?
They left.
He
said, I'll be
Oh, they
back,
left?
and then never came back.
the flu got to him, guys. He fell asleep.
Yeah,
a clue.
probably.
That was a cool boost that they got.
Yeah, like an hour ago, he said, I'll be back in a bit.
I did not notice that he left. I just thought he was being silent, like Mia.
Oh no,
But
the,
then-
the piano was a console.
Hmm.
So,
I just,
so
I Zero just stares at the food that you guys get from Benny's, and I sure wish I could eat. Must be nice.
Your
I mean, I'm
jetpack
hyped, like-
whispers to you, you should have wished for a mouth.
No,
yeah.
it's disgusting.
I wonder if Alexander could like plug himself into Zero and share his body for a moment.
I mean, you could
Yes.
just upload, like, what food tastes like. You don't have to, like, baby bird the information to him.
Do you want us to use WD-40 on your joints or something?
Nah,
That's the closest thing
Alexander's
you
just
got
like
to food.
Alexander's gonna get up, walk over to Zero, and like just try to plug himself into Zero.
Well, you'd have to plug yourself in from the inside.
Fine.
Well, do you
You're
want to
already
make
open anyways.
Well, do you want to make your mouth?
Alexander goes inside of Zero.
I'd rather not. As much as I do want to see what food tastes like, having a mouth as a power armor is probably quite a weird experience, and probably quite scary too.
Well, it wouldn't be like a tongue. It would probably like it would just be like a mouth, like a. It would just be like be able like. Have,
Again,
like
I'd rather not.
fair enough.
I just close around Alexander.
Yeah, let's plug into Zero.
Alright. Yeah.
To me, you can process that kind of data.
You plug into me.
And then he's I can't exactly eat with the helmet on Zero.
Ah, apologies. I take off the helmet, but now I am fully blind and deaf and can't speak.
I apologize. Am I in your way? Decapitates himself.
Thank you. God damn it, you made me laugh. And Alexander just reaches out and grabs the potato, takes a bite.
If only he can experience that.
Too bad.
Can't you like write a program where you can like do a search to and then simulate the taste of something?
Unfortunately, again, I'm not a robot. I'm a suit of power armor.
You can't talk right now. You're headless.
No, I can't even speak.
It's just him mumbling.
Also
Sounds like a
because the
damn Sims
also because the helmet's off, I can't experience anything. So I can't feel anything. I can't feel the nerves of eating and stuff. So I physically can't taste anything at all.
Okay, Alexander will take a bite of the potato, not chew on it, and then put the helmet back on.
This is so weird.
And once it's back on, he'll eat the potato.
So that's what it tastes like. It's quite disgusting. How can you eat such a thing?
Well, he didn't use butter.
By the way, it's just a plain potato.
I have, as a dumb kid, did that one time just to see what it was like, and it took forever to eat the potato.
Or put butter on it?
No, eat a potato plain. Or, like,
Oh,
actually, not plain, raw.
Raw.
Yeah,
Oh,
Alexander is
dear.
currently just eating 2 raw potatoes, by the way. That's what he's eating.
This tastes absolutely vile. I don't know why you would eat something like this.
Because I can't taste that well anymore.
Ah,
Not unless I put some blood with it.
well, I'd
But I
rather
don't want to do that with this.
I thought you said blood whippets, and I was like, that is vile.
No!
Blood
Blood whippets?
whippets.
Do you know what
No!
whippets is?
I don't know. No.
I think.
It's like
Is it-
whipped cream, kind of.
Okay, then
Whippets is because whipped cream is in a compressed canister, it uses air to project it out of the container. So when all of the cream is gone and you're just breathing in the air, the compressed air that gets you high. And that's what a whippet is called.
I see. Interesting.
Just imagining as Alexander's eating and he finishes, his mask injects him with some blood, so now Zero can taste the blood.
It's like a
Yeah.
blood spray.
Yeah, Doc has a habit of adding iron to his diet.
You know, it's not as bad as I was expecting.
It tastes even better if you're like me.
I can understand that, and I must say it's probably not the first time I'm dealing with somewhat of a bloody situation.
Doc, what was Zero getting a taste for blood?
I remember this one time that I was on a planet.
We're now sharing war stories?
Uh, and there was this giant sandworm that had this sort of blue blood whenever someone cut it, and someone took a drink of this blue blood. And do you know what they said? They said, spicy. I've never understood that how worm blood can be spicy. I never understood.
I've had a lot of different blood before. In my experience, poison blood normally is spicy.
That's fair enough. Well, this was giant sandworm blood, so I'm not sure if that's counts as poison or not.
Possibly. You never know what those creatures do.
No, I like to test out the move I got.
You know, Hunter, I'm surprised you didn't get that Dune reference.
I get the reference. I'm just not
Ah,
gonna say
alright.
anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I haven't seen Dune because I don't watch movies.
Yet you watched Tron.
Tron was a movie, not a series.
Yeah, Tron was a movie. But you
I didn't
said-
watch
you
the
said-
Tron animated series.
There was a Tron animated series?
Yeah,
and
it
go
was
off
really
the
good
game.
too.
How would you know? You didn't watch it.
I know about it because it's good.
Also, there was a game that I owned.
The game was.
The game was rigged from the start.
Essentially, anyway, basically the reference is in Dune. There's this planet called Arrakis, which is essentially a sand planet. used to be a massive ocean surrounding it, but there's not anymore. And the Empire, like in that universe, basically wants to have the spice. 'Cause the spice basically makes the machines run and controls. Basically, they have this saying of, whoever controls the spice controls the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the Emperor wants the spice so that he can run his empire. Really. And this specific spice can only be found on Arrakis.
You have to have the spice to do faster than light travel without dying, pretty much.
Yes, pretty much.
Basically, the bugs from Helldivers.
From how? Yeah,
It's the oil.
The spice comes in two forms. There is the form that it comes in when it has to be refined, because it's directly from the ground, and then there's the blood of the sandworms, which is blue in color, and the Fremen, which are the natives to Arrakis, drink to see these weird visions. Hence why I said that the worm blood is spicy, because that's a reference to that form of spice that the Fremen drink.
Also, because we're still in session, this conversation is canon. You guys are discussing this around the table at Benny's.
Okay.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
No, the book series somehow has it lasted longer than history can know.
I've been to Arrakis. A great place, I'll tell you that much. Nothing like they say in the book.
I haven't been many places.
Nothing but
Well-
sun, sand, and surf. If you don't mind surfing on sand.
A planet with nothing but the sun. Sounds like a pain for me.
The sandworm riding isn't too bad, as long as you can tame the beasts.
Wonder what the blood tastes like.
Probably quite spicy.
Anyways, let me out of the suit.
Oh,
No.
yes, my...
Now it's time for me to teach you experience.
Oh, yes, my apologies. I just don't know.
Yeah, let him out of his shell.
That's it.
Alexander graduates and tosses him in.
I just close up over Rex. Oh,
For that, he probably wouldn't be able to.
Zero. Consume him. Become stronger.
That's not how it works.
Combined
Okay.
with zero.
That's not how it works.
And I just close up anyway.
So where do these people want us to? Do they just want us to take it to a close space station?
There's a child in another booth just watching you guys do this. Just staring.
Alexander just like goes and looks. Alexander just looks at the kid, pulls out some blood, and then drinks it.
It's that.
Mom!
It's that,
Mom!
Kool-Aid?
Mom!
It's
Can I have that
Ribena.
weird Kool-Aid?
It's Ribena, don't
He's
worry
drinking a Kool-Aid jammer. You said that they didn't have those.
about it.
My walk here is done.
I'll turn around to the kid, like put my burger and like animate in front of him.
What the fuck? Let me animate this kid's food and traumatize him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do it.
I'd like to do that.
Eat your broccoli. I can't, Mom. It's alive. Stop playing with your food. I'm not, Mom.
The broccoli attacks so.
Like,
And
do
thus,
this try to
VeggieTales was
optimize.
born.
No.
The details were aliens all along.
Our work here is done.
Unk.
Alright, let's go take these guys back now.
Yeah.
Faraday, get in the med bay.
But why are we getting that, babe?
Okay then.
Alexander just like goes back to the ship and lets you die from your fucking injuries.
Oh yeah, right.
Faraday, just go to the med bay. You can die otherwise.
You can die and you're unstable, so you can die from that.
Yeah, right. I'll go to maybe.
Oh, now you want to listen.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I,
I'm a patch up Faraday.
I don't need patching up. I'm at 2 harm, bro.
So am I. High five.
High five. I
He
break
gives me
your
a high
wrist.
five. Yeah, I was about to say, I go up another 3 home because of you.
I'm a life sport. Bye.
Alright, lay down on the table.
And
Okay.
Alexander just like grabs his tools and gets to walk on you.
He grabs the amputation axe. Grabs the syringes.
Alright, let me roll for it. Let's see.
You kill me.
It's gonna be, I think, two dice because I'm. Wait, no, maybe 3 because I'm also. Would it be 3? I'm using the med kit and the med bay, and they both give me an extra dice, so I think it would be 3. And we've upgraded it once, so I get a +1. I need to ask Sparrow.
What?
Would it be 3 dice +1?
For what are you doing?
I'm patching up Faraday in the med bay right now.
Yes, it would be 3.
Alright.
And then you have a +1.
And it should be plus cool, because that's the move it tells me to do. Holy shit.
Did you kill me?
Nope, I don't think I needed that +1. So I got 2 7s and a 5 that gets turned into a 6. And I'm gonna add that +1 to the 6 to turn it into a 7 for 3 7s. Okay. Yeah,
So-
I think I just patched you up fully, bud.
That gets rid of his critical condition, and then as you guys are traveling through space, you can get healed up naturally.
Okay.
And you're rested off. And if nobody has anything else that they want to do, we can end the session here.
Alright, let's op them off at the space station and end the session.
I was
Well,
about to say I'm getting a little sleepy.
Yeah.
Well, Curly,
Someone stab him and wake him up.
I
Well,
have
cool.
grown up.
Could like report to the arc real quick.
I'll have you guys report to Ark next week.
Okay.